right. Hello, hello. I think YouTube is saying we are live. So let's see if we actually are. I'm trying to find my video on YouTube. It says I'm live, but I'm not really seeing anything. So let's try one more time. It stinks because I have to go find my own channel to find when I am live. So as you guys know, and of course a video pops up. Hi guys, hello, hello. Just a heads up, not going to scrapbook tonight. I actually have to get up stupid early in the morning. I gotta be to work at 4:30. So when I came home, this was waiting in for me, and I'm a little disappointed because the only thing, oh shoot, I'm going to drop them all. The only thing that has arrived are the papers, but these are going to go up on the website tomorrow. But I thought it would be awesome to show you Shimelle's new line and her papers from her new collection. Right? Oops, just smacked my glasses on the camera. So yes, only the papers though. And honestly, I don't even know if these are all of the papers, but this is what I have, and I thought we could go through them together here live, and then we could say goodnight so I could go to sleep, because 4:30 is going to come super early in the morning. So this collection is called Main Character Energy, and I know a lot of people have received it already. I know that the bigger stores have received this already and they got everything, but I'm a little store and I don't get priority, you guys. So that's just the straight up truth of it. Now, on the other hand, Cocoa Vanilla, I usually get my order really quickly from them. I think that Cocoa Vanilla loves the fact that we are in the United States and we're a small store, and they don't have to send pallets of stuff like they do to the bigger stores. Like, I'm not going to mention the bigger stores. We don't even need to talk about the bigger stores. But does that make sense? So this paper is called Love This, and it's got hearts and the word love this, and also popsicles. Not exactly sure why it has popsicles, but there are popsicles. Okay, so that is the first one. Now, I kind of do love this paper, even though it has handwriting on it. I don't think it is like the worst thing in the world. As you guys know, other people's handwriting in my albums kind of stresses me out. Yep, Kristen, I'm putting them up on the website tomorrow. I'm off at 1 in the afternoon tomorrow, since I'm going in so early, so that's gonna go, they'll go up. This is right on target. So it has kind of this sunburst pattern with the circles. I do like this side, but honestly, this side is my jam, you guys. Pinks, purples, or not pinks, blues, purples, and greens, totally my jam, right? Like, I am feeling this. So I love this side. I love the B side. So the A side of this one and the B side of this one. You know, Kristen, I will say I was tempted to order the collection from another website because I knew I could get it fully, but I'm more interested in the papers, which is good since that's all that they sent me. But we'll see if I need the other stuff. So this is Fly High, and you guys absolutely know I hate this side. Absolutely hate it. These are ugly butterflies. Like, seriously, ugly butterflies. And if you love them, I'm sorry, but these are ugly. You guys, straight up ugly. And I will also tell you that it is Winey Wednesday, and I'm not drinking wine because I had a big ol' Cosmopolitan earlier. So don't need to be adding wine to that as well. So those butterflies, which kind of sucks because this pink on pink background, I love this. So if the butterflies weren't on there and it was just this kind of dotted background, I would think it was awesome. But this, yeah, this is my jam. I love me a plaid, and here we have the pink, blue, and almost purple. Like, this is an almost purple. It's almost the same exact color of this. This one's a little bit more purple. This one's a little bit more blue, this background here, but this, totally my jam. Love this color. So I'm just gonna leave up the sides that I like the best. I got another fly high. I'm gonna have to check my packing list because I did not order 2 of these. Why would I order 2 of these? Okay. All right, so now we have this one. And this one is called Center Stage. So we have these big kind of graphic, cartoony almost flowers, right? These would be easily fussy cut if you want to. And again, we have a pink on pink background. It's just a lighter pink. And then on this side though, makes my soul sing. Look at this purple, you guys. It is a fabulous kind of, like a plaid crosshatch purple. I am digging this one. So that one makes my soul sing. This one is called Behind the Scenes. So this is the cut apart on this side. So it's got a cut apart. You could, you know, copy all these. I like the fact that they're not all Shimelle's handwriting, because as much as I love Shimelle, as much as I love anybody who makes collections, I don't want their handwriting all throughout my albums, right? Like, I want my handwriting in my albums when I choose to put my handwriting in my albums. Other people's stuff, not so much. But this is a pretty awesome cut apart. There's labels, stamp type things, again with the butterflies, some stripey bits, a ruler which has inches and centimeters on the side. So you could use your paper like this and just use inches, or if you are more a fan of centimeters, you could cut it and like use it there, or you could cut it in half and use both. And then on this side, more purple, okay? You guys, more and more purple, okay? And I know I just said K like 5 times, but honestly, I am here for this. This purple and white star background, I am completely here for. Fun fact, I'm also wearing my purple silicone wedding band because I bought myself a package of silicone wedding bands since I started the new job, and it works, right? So I'm definitely going to do a layout about the fact I have to wear a wedding band that has no grooves or stones or anything on it at the new job. And I think the purple is definitely gonna factor into that. Okay, so here we have this one. So this one is called Line Leader. And it's a wood grain, and the wood grain is throughout the entire 12 by 12 sheet of paper, and then it has these strips of color on top of it, and the color is basically just colorized over top of the wood grain. So I do love this side. I think this is beautiful. On this side, it's like a dark sage green with dots. This reminds me of the dot game. Did you guys play the dot game when you were younger? Where one person would do a line, the next person would do a line, the next person would do a line, the next person would do a line, and then you'd start boxing in and put your initial on it, and whoever had the most won. I don't know if anybody else played the dot game, but that was the thing. I actually think I like this kind of darker sage green better than the wood grain side. And you guys know I love me some wood grain. I love me some stripy paper. But this, I love. You played that game. Yay! I'm glad you guys know what I'm talking about. Because sometimes I talk about stuff and I'm like, am I the only person who knows what the heck I'm talking about? Okay. So this one is called Ensemble Cast. and it is a cut apart sheet. So again, some bits of Shimelle's handwriting in here. This speaks to my heart, shine bright, snapshot, there is magic in you, celebrate, happiness. You are the star of the story, wildflower, wow. I would probably cut this wow out. A little bit dramatic. You sure know how to shine, beautiful, some florals that say dreamer. I wish this was just a floral and it didn't say dreamer. Stay cool, free spirit, not going to use that one, let's be honest. There's room for everyone in this world. So on that side, there is this, and these are 3x3 squares. And then on this side, we have the squares of just different patterns. And honestly, what's on this side? Oh, look at this. So this butterfly is on the back of this butterfly, which means this 3x3 square, a 3x3 squee is a 3x3 square, in case you didn't realize that, will not be used. I will completely waste this piece of paper. But I love this kind of camera paper, and I love everything else. But this is like a smaller version of that plaid. This one I'm not going to use. We're going to be very honest, and I'll cut that off and not use it. Will I use every single one of these ones that have words? Probably not, because it's not my jam. This one I don't like. On the other side, it is clouds though, so I could use that just fine. There's just ones I'm not as a big of a fan of. So, okay, we'll put that there. Okay. And then our next one, whoop, is going to be this paper, and it's got all kinds of rainbows. Now, I have a Brutus Monroe stamp set that is a rainbow builder stamp set that I think could be really awesome with this. I'm not a fan of these clouds with these dots underneath of them. They're just not my jam, right? This one is called Sunshine Guaranteed. You could mat a 2 3/4 by 2 3/4 picture and see no butterfly. You are right, Kristen. You are exactly right. So maybe I won't waste that that one. Good call. Okay. And then on this side, it's a lighter pink on a darker pink paper. So maybe I will cut this into a portion. I also don't like the moons on the rainbows. But these are like my personal preferences, right? So if you love this and you're like, I am digging those big circular raindrops, more power to you. Tag me because I want to see how you use it. But I actually like this paper a lot. Okay. So the next one is called Starring Roll, and it's got these kind of funky, weird, they are weird, like these are weird stars, right? You know I do not like to waste my papers. I know, but I am okay with throwing away papers, so it's not stressing me out at all. These are funky, right? These are funky stars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8-sided stars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think they're all 8-sided stars. So they're a little bit funky. But I like this. I like the color combination. I think it's pretty. On this side, though, it's a pale pink with hearts over top of it. Now, I think it would have been a little bit more awesome if these two, because this looks much more peach. Then this one, this is definitely pinker. I think if these were the same shade or a little bit closer, it would have been awesome. And I know I probably sound like I'm poo-pooing on this a lot, but I'm not. I actually love these papers. I'm definitely going to use them, but I don't want to be like, everything is sunshine and rainbows. I love every single thing, because honestly, I don't, right? There has not been a collection in a long time that I have liked every single aspect of it. And I think a lot of the times we sit there and we love the designer or we love the company or the brand so much that we kind of look over things and we don't really think about them. But, you know, I'm going to be honest, and I probably should be gushing over them a lot more than I should because I want you to buy them from my shop. But I just want to share my true feelings about them. So this is called Sing Out. Now this kind of looks like a stencil design that I have kind of in the works. It really does look like a stencil design I have in the works. So maybe I need to bring out that stencil design. It is, yeah, that's what I'm going to say about that side. And on this side, it's kind of a smaller flower paper with white backgrounds. I really do like this side because I have a stencil that feels very similar to this. So we're going to put that one up there. And I'm going to have to finalize the stencil and make that happen, I guess, because holy Moses, that is really similar to the stencil design that I have going on right now. Okay, so this one is called Bright Future. The pink paper with hearts has gold hearts in the paper pad. Ooh, that's nice. I don't know how I feel about this one, you guys. I'm not exactly sure how I feel about this. I usually like a paper that's like heavy on one side and lighter on the other, but I don't feel like this is a cohesive thought. If we covered up this side, like I like this, but this, I'm not feeling it really. So let's see what the other side. This is great because this side, I am here for this side. This is basically this purple on purple and kind of a red violet almost kind of. You can't wait to get this collection, but you have to pay bills first. Deb, I feel you. You know, those pesky bills. And even this paper, which is a very similar color, is not exactly the same. So this is like a dark tone, a mid-tone, and a light tone with both of these papers together. If this was the paper, I think I would use it on this side, but I don't like this. It's not my thing. I do like this side though. I'm running out of room, so we're gonna put that over there. I like this side. That is a good color combo for me. Now I will say when I ordered this, I ordered it sight unseen. Like I had no idea what these papers or what the collection was gonna look like. I just ordered it. But I figured it, since it was Shimelle, I was gonna love it. And let's see. We'll figure out whether I like the B-sides or the A-sides more at the end. But yeah. So this is called Prop Table. This feels a little bit folksy / pink fresh to me. It's varying shades of blue and white. I do love the colors. On this side, we have, this is like a peach. I want to say it's basically the same color of this over here. So it's a peach kind of diamond repeating paper. This is definitely very usable. This, not as usable, but it does have the feeling of this, which, like I said, I got a stencil in the works for this. But I think I'm going to put it on this side because ultimately I like this side better. Right? Like straight up, that is the side I like better. Okay, so this one is called After Hours. And it is a striped paper. I love me a striped paper. I don't think you can go wrong with a striped paper. You can use it as a background. You can use it as a piece. You can use it vertical, horizontal. You could trim it down and cut it and use it vertically like a stripe. You cannot go wrong with a striped paper. And these colors together, love them. I love the color scheme of this collection. On this side, it's kind of like a pink and a bit of orange suns. This would definitely be like a background that I would cover up a whole bunch of, or something I would cut apart and use like a statement piece of. But honestly, the striped paper is my jam, so I'm gonna put that on that side. Okay. This one, I think I'm gonna have trouble figuring out which side I like the most. So this one is called Look Up, and it has leaves on it, so it's green and like a, I don't know if this is baby blue or teal. It's not exactly the same. Well, it's almost this color right here in the striped paper. It's not exactly, but almost. So we have these leaves, and then on this side, it is a grid background, which is fabulous because honestly, you can put grids on anything. But I really do think that that's beautiful. So we're going to put that there. Okay. I have 3 more packs of paper. Okay, this one is called No Troubles. It's kind of messy, splotchy circles. Some of them are solid. Some of them have patterns inside of them. I feel like this is a paper that is easily replicated. Like you could make this paper real easy. You could use paint, you could use kind of watercolors, you could use all kind of things, you could use stencils and splatters, and this would be something that you could make something very similar to, right? On this side, this is like a blue, what are those? Oh my word, the word is failing me. What are those school books that you get that most of the time they're black and white, but then they started coming out with funky colors for them? They're basically a notebook, but they don't have spirals. What am I thinking of, you guys? Yes, there we go. Composition notebook. Thank you, Kristen. I was blanking there for a second. So this feels very, very much like that to me in this blue color. I think I'm going to go with this side. I like this side the most. Okay. So next, we're almost done here. So if you were tired of looking at papers, I'm so sorry. So this one is Blue Skies, and it's those clouds with those circular, maybe they're snow. Maybe it's supposed to be snow. I don't know. But these hunky circular bits coming out of the clouds. And on this, okay, this, totally not my jam. This, I love, okay? I love this so much. All right, good night, Denise. There's only one more paper after this one. Yes, composition. Jamie knew what I was talking about too. I love this one. It's the white background with the bursts of color on top of it. Love this one so much. Okay, so that, and then the last paper, I don't even know, like I said, I didn't check my order list before I looked at this stuff. I just pulled it out of the box and checked it, but I've got to see because I don't want so much of that butterfly paper because, ooh. Okay, this one is called One of a Kind. So this is a cut apart sheet on this side. Lots of journaling places, and I wish that there were not smiley faces on this sun and flower, but that could be covered up. Star power, lovely. These are the moments I want to remember forever. The main character, you are a limited edition. Chase after your dreams, dreaming and doing. Enjoy this moment. Make time for yourself. Beautiful. Happy people are the prettiest. Something exciting. This is my real life. So much to see and do. Perfect. Making today awesome. You could put a big old flower and cover up that big old ugly butterfly. And then on this side, it is a blue on blue dot, which is very similar to the pink on pink dot that is on that just left a comment on your Facebook post about the sewing machine. Okay, good, Deb. I know that you had posted and said things before, but I honestly don't remember what we had talked about when I talked about sewing machines before. But like I said, there's no sewing machine in this house anymore, and there needs to be one. Okay, so let's see what A sides I like the best and which B sides. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 total papers. I have no idea how many papers are in this collection. But let's see what I like out of the A sides. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all right, so 6 out of 17 papers I like. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 out of 17 papers I like the A sides the best. So that means 11 I like the B sides the best. And honestly, you guys, I don't think it really matters. So if you like a piece of paper, I don't think it matters if you like the A side or the B side. You buy the paper and you use it, right? Now, if you buy the paper and you hoard it, that might be a problem. But honestly, I can totally see myself using these. And I think that these are super usable without all the extra bits, right? Like, because let's face it, I only got the papers. They only sent me the papers. I'm on a back order status for the rest of the stuff. Does that mean I'm going to hold on to the papers and not scrapbook with them until I get the rest of the collection? No. It means I'm going to use this and use the massive amount of supplies in my room and use them. I know, who hoards paper, right? Nobody hoards paper. It is a lot of color, but like, look, if you chose this paper, which is just a blue on blue, it reads almost like a solid. And say you're like, okay, I also really like this dotted paper. So these two coordinate well. And maybe you're like, well, I need kind of a pop. Like I need a pop of color. Now this isn't the exact same color on here, but they're all in the same family. So you could use this as a pop of color. Or say you're like, this star paper makes my soul sing, and I don't know what in the world I'm supposed to do. So you could do something like this with this, where it's not an exact color match, but it works together. And maybe bring in some cardstock. Maybe bring in some of this golden yellow cardstock. Or my favorite paper house yellow paper might work with this too. So you could do that. Or you're like, man, I'm really feeling the purple in here. So you could use this light purple with this plaid, and then you're like, I need a pop of something, and I'm not exactly sure what. So you could bring in this because it's got that same teal, or you could really go totally pop of color and bring in the green. And I will tell you, this will work together. Bring in some white because these dots are white here, and you've got a magical layout. I promise, right? So anyway, this is what came, guys. This is what arrived. And like I said, a lot of the times the smaller little shops like me don't get everything. Sometimes it comes super late. Sometimes it doesn't come ever. But these are the papers. And I think what I might do, because paper's affordable, right? It's better when you broke it down, right? Paper's affordable. Maybe you don't want to pay $6 for thickers or $7 or however much they are these days. maybe you're like, I can take these papers and I've got things that I could make. So maybe that's what I'll do. This paper feels very apart from the rest of the papers. I will say that this peachy paper feels very apart from the rest of the papers. Maybe not so much with these flowers because there is the peach color in there, but I like this side better. Maybe what I'll do is make a kit with this and scrapbook it for a little bit, because I don't know if the other stuff's ever going to arrive. I don't know if that's ever going to get into the shop. But the papers are in the shop, and I think I have, and you guys probably have, stuff that will coordinate with this. So I do know Shimelle loves peach. I do know she loves peach. There's more purple in this collection, and that makes me happy. I'm totally happy about all the purple. I'm just flipping through this so you guys can see them one more time. And I think what I'm going to do is build a collection and then scrapbook with this for a little bit. Because I think some amazing layouts can happen, even if I don't get the embellishments and all of the extra things. Plus, I'm a paper girl at heart, let's be real. Okay, I am going to end it here. Have a great night, you guys. Post in the Scrapping Reflections Facebook group when all of this stuff is uploaded to the website. And that is where I am going to call it tonight. So thanks so much for watching. Thanks for checking out the papers and listening to me ramble about what I liked in each of them and what I didn't like in each of them. And I will see you guys around the internet really, really soon. Night, guys.